it's Glenda Meyer. I am the preferred lender for SD Home Search, and today I want to talk to you about your closing costs. A lot of people don't think about closing costs when they're thinking about buying a home. So closing costs are going to run approximately 2% of the sales price. So if you're buying a $500,000 home, your closing costs are going to be about $10,000. Half of that money is setting up your impound account. You have to prepay a year of insurance, and you have to prepay right now about 6 months of taxes. That varies between 4 to 7 months depending on the time of year. We can get into that another time. So, and then you're going to have appraisal and escrow and title and notary and a bunch of other stuff. So just figure that you're going to need about 2% of the sales price. So who's going to pay that? Well, technically the buyer's responsible for that. However, maybe you don't have $10,000, maybe you only have $3,000. Well, in that case, maybe we ask the seller to pay the other $7,000 or ask the seller to pay part of it. So you can pay all of it or part of it. The seller can pay all of it or part of it. It has to be asked for in your offer. And then the lender can pay all of it or part of it as a lender credit, but your interest rate's going to go up a little bit. So we have to see if that is more valuable. If you can pay it yourself, that's going to give you the best deal. If we need to ask the seller to pay, you're probably going to pay a little bit higher sales price, but then we can still give you a really great interest rate. Or we could do any combination. So maybe you have a couple $1,000s, we give you a couple $1,000s, the seller gives you a couple $1,000, and you put your money together that way. So how are they going to do that? Well, you ask for it in the contract when you're asking the seller to pay, and if the lender's going to pay it, if we're paying it, then we're going to set the lender credit at the lock, so that when we lock in your interest rate, which is going to be a little bit higher, then you're going to be getting, a $3,000 or $4,000 credit. Some loans are easier than others to give credits on, and if you've got a really good FICO score, that's going to give you your best chance to still get a really good interest rate, but we're going to be able to pay maybe half of your closing costs. So you need to think about that. When are the closing costs due? Closing costs are due right when escrow closes. So you get your loan approved, you get everything done, you're ready to close, you sign your loan documents. On the day you sign your loan documents, you need to run into the bank, and whatever money is due at that point, you wire it into escrow. Your money gets there, our money gets there, the loan documents get there, we fund and close, and you get your keys and move in. That's exciting. So I wanted to also share with you that right now for the month of December 2018, we are reserving some funds for closing costs. So if you get your loan pre-approved in the month of December with me, we are going to be able to give you somewhat of a lender credit that doesn't cost you anything. And the preferred agents that I work with are also doing a little bit of a credit. So this is going to help you and go a long way in saving you a lot of money, either on the interest rate or maybe the sales price, or to help you not have to come in with so much money. So there's only two issues with it. One is you have to get your loan pre-approved in December. You can apply online, you can call me, we can meet, there's all kinds of ways to do that. And then you need to close escrow by the end of February. And the reason we're putting a little bit of a timeline on there is a couple of reasons. One is we've got a limited amount of funds, so we can only take so many reservations. And the other thing is that you're going to get your best deal December, January, and February. Prices are historically lower these 3 months over any other time of the year. Right now, interest rates have come back down. Property values are dropping almost 5%. It's a really good opportunity for you to get into the neighborhood you want to get into. And if you need a couple $1,000s towards your closing costs, we're going to get that covered for you if you're going to go ahead and get your loan approved now and just be able to close by February. So super easy. Connect with me either above or below, depending on where you're seeing this video, and let's get you into a home. Talk to you later. Bye.